Alright YouTube, today we're going to make this jet ski faster. I've got it jacked up like I would a car. Give me some room to crawl under this thing. And we're going to take care of an issue I've got here. I'm going to bring you along to show you what I'm going to do. And doing this, we're going to make this thing faster. So come on. Alright, so here is what we're dealing with today. Nice big gash in the bottom of this hole. So we're gonna try to knock this out, see if we can get this smoothed out and looking good. But this hole was here when I first brought the ski home. I think in my very first video when I was doing the walk around, I discovered this hole, but didn't do anything with it because I spent all my time working on the engine and getting that thing ready or running to get it in the water. So now it's time to circle back and take care of this hole here so it doesn't leak, or I would have taken care of it already. But it's a pretty good size hole, gash, and of course I was just kidding about making this thing faster, but you know, just thinking, hey man, all this big gash and hole here creating a drag in the water. So alright, I got a kit here. I'm going to show you what I've got, show you what my plans are to tackle this. And so let's see if we can get this taken care of today and get this hole shored up. Alright? Alright, so here's what I've got today. Bought some MarineTex here, and I've never used this before, but we're going to check it out, see if it works. And here's what I've got to, here's the mixture. Now it calls for using the whole thing. I've got another place on this hole that I want to fix. So I'm going to try just using half and half and see if I can save some. I don't think I need all of this just to fix that hole that I just showed you. But what I'm going to do is got some tape and some parchment paper here, and I'm going to use that to kind of mold it onto the bottom there, and hopefully it won't stick to the parchment paper, and I can just kind of smooth it out, even it out on that hole. I really don't have the sandpaper that I need, so I'm just going to make use of what I've got. I'm not going to head out and go buy any today, so I'm just going to hit it, see how this works. I've got the 1000, 2000 there that I'll, you know, just use to kind of smooth it out. But I think we'll be okay. I'll use this and see if I can, you know, just kind of clean it up a bit before we start applying this. So anyway, I've got my little cardboard here, mix it all up, and let's see if we can, got gloves. I'll need gloves to apply this stuff. So let's get started. Let's get this opened up, mixed up, and let's get this on that hole and get this thing patched up. Alright, let's get this sanded off here. All right, I think I've got it good enough here. All right, let me get this cleaned up. get it ready for the application here. All right, so now I'm going to use a little mineral spirits here. Just kind of clean it off and get it ready for the application here. Give that a few minutes to dry, and get my parchment paper ready. I'm going to tape it up here, and so when I apply it, I'm just going to fold it over and see if I can kind of conform it with my hands. All right, let's see if we get this going here, get it mixed up. This is what I was afraid of. This is really thick, so I don't know if my little plastic fork is going to be enough. Feels like it's about to snap. So, but I just want to get right now. I just want to get half of it. They said there's another place on this ski that I want to fix. So I don't want to use all of it, and I don't think I need all of it for this spot on the bottom of the hull here. So all right, so maybe that's about half. So let's apply about half of the hardener here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go with that. Let's see if that works. All right, I think we're getting there. All right, stop there, grab my knife. I guess that's going to be the best way to put that on there. Let's get this on the ski before it dries. All right. All right. Let's see. Trying to make sure I get it right in the over the middle of the hole there, and I don't guess there's any way I'm going to get it to where my knife doesn't kind of pull it off, so I'm probably going to stop where I'm at here. Let's see. So I'm using this parchment paper, like I said, to kind of smooth it out, even it out as best I can over the hole. And then the hope is when I peel this paper back off, it's not going to stick, and it's going to just peel easily and just leave, you know, a somewhat smooth surface. I'm going to have to sand it and work on it there, but I understand that part, but I'm just trying to get it about as good as I can. Let's check it out. Well, it is sticking to it, but that's probably better than trying to smooth it out by the knife. All right, so now I'm going to see exactly how long I need to leave that, how long it takes to set, and we will work on it with some sandpaper and get that smoothed out. All right? All right, instead of a couple hours, it's more like 24 hours that we're finally back out here. And I think gravity wasn't really a good friend here. It never was really smooth. I was kind of disappointed with the parchment paper. I was hoping that it would not stick to it, but before this really set and cured, it created some veins here, I think, just from gravity, you know, pulling it down. No big deal. It's just a little more sanding, a little more work to do, but we'll get this sanded out and smoothed out. I'm encouraged the way it looks just like it is, so I'm going to start the sanding. I'll probably just turn you off for now, and I'll bring you back in when I'm finished with the sanding here, and we'll take a look at it, or at least when I get it down to the point where I just use the fine sandpaper to smooth it out really good. So, all right, let's get busy on this thing. All right, so I have wrapped it up. Let me bring you in here real quick and show you what it looks like. And let me say first, I am surrounded by neighbors doing some yard work, so I hope the sound turns out really well, or at least good enough for you to hear. So I'm going to start out kind of from the side view here from the bottom. Before, you could see the gap or the hole from this angle before, and right now it is gone. All you see is a little rash from where it's gotten down to the fiberglass where the gel coat is gone, but you do not see the hole anymore. And that's what is great. Let me trying to hold this steady. I want to show you how it turned out at the bottom. So here we go. Here was the hole, and it is gone, and it is smooth. Got it all smoothed out all the way down. Probably going to try at least end up painting this, although I don't really need to, but turned out well. Now here's what I had to do differently. On the box it says that when it cures it sands like wood. It was very hard to sand, so I gave up with a hand sanding. And let me crawl out from under this thing. So I had to go find my electric sander. I'm trying to get it off the garage floor here. So I had to go with the electric sander there, and that knocked it out pretty quick. And then I just followed it up with some 2000 grit there. The sander, what I used was 150 grit, and that got all those ridges or veins out really quick, and then just smooth it out well with the 2000 there. Now, as I said earlier in the video, I didn't want to use all of it on the hole right here in the bottom because I had another place. I ran out. I really didn't have enough to finish it, but you can probably pick it up because I still have to hit this with the 2000, and I didn't have enough to fill in that gap, but it had a nice tear or gash here from the dock. Now that was that way before I got it, so I wanted to use the MarineTex on it. Didn't quite have enough to cover it after putting the coat on the bottom there, but it still looks a lot better. I still have to work it some with the 2000 grit, and that'll look good and ready to go. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you, as always, joining me on here, and we'll see you next project.